There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifesting the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnations, both. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, literally those cosmic, there are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, Bhava Samadhi Darshan, literally those cosmic beings manifest through this body. Just like how they manifest in Archavatara, deity, they manifest in Nijavatara, Pratyakshavatara, and give you all the boons you ask, bless you. You see, each God is an independent intelligence to lead you to enlightenment. Each God is a bridge for you to achieve the Shivatva, the ultimate Shiva consciousness. Krishna is the bridge for you to achieve the Krishna consciousness. But Shiva consciousness, Krishna consciousness, all consciousness is one and the same. Ultimate consciousness only. So that energy itself completely expresses.
Just like Radhika, when I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it. I find that the only way to relish this sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika.
Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. It cleanses the karmas of lifetimes. It awakens our biomemory to the space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness, and creates a deep and lasting transformation in us.
One or two times have Ganapati Darshan, Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan, Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. By third time, fourth time, you will see every prayer you are asking those beings, Ganapati or Venkateshwara or Subramanya or Parashakti. Simply those prayers become reality, and the relationship between you and that cosmic beings built. I tell you, each Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a spiritual treat, enjoy. Spiritual feast, enjoy. Don't miss it. Never miss a Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Enjoy Paramashivoham, which is introducing and making you cognize the cosmic principles and cosmic beings. The state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Once, Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my guru, gave me an instruction, and then he asked, "Will you do it?" I was shocked. I immediately folded my hands and said, "You are God, you are Shiva. How can I not do what you say?" He laughed and said, "No, only if you know I am the Guru who is going to make you experience God, you need to listen to me." Understand? The most powerful cognition is God is Guru to make you realize you are God. Only then you will achieve enlightenment. Guru is the manifest form of Paramashiva. Paramashiva is unmanifest source of Guru. Once Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my Guru, gave me an instruction and then he asked, will you do it? I was shocked. I immediately folded my hands and said, you are God, you are Shiva. How can I not do what you say? He laughed and said, no, only if you know I am the Guru who is going to make you experience God, you need to listen to me. Understand? The most powerful cognition is God is Guru to make you realize you are God. Only then you will achieve enlightenment. Guru is the manifest form of Paramashiva. Paramashiva is unmanifest source of Guru.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the next segment of the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. In the previous segment, we listened such beautiful sharings from so many people, their experiences of Devi Parashakti, and how Devi Parashakti is constantly blessing every one of them in their very lives. In this segment, we're going to be looking at what are the different offerings that we can offer to Devi Parashakti to receive the grace and blessings of Devi Parashakti in our life. Offering. What is the significance of offering? What do we get by offering? Or what is the need for us to offer? Please understand, there are two different aspects to offering. Offering itself is nothing but you giving a divine gift of pure love, pure devotion and oneness. As I said, it consists of two parts. One is giving, another is accepting. Only when the divine accepts whatever we are offering, it becomes complete. As long as the divine is yet to accept your offering, it cannot be considered as a complete offering. Only when the divine accepts, it will be offering. It will be completed. And understand, whenever an avatar lands, the offerings are nothing but a pure part of the grand Leela that has been played out for the only purpose of enlightenment. Every one of us in our life, everything that we offer, that we give, you'll see it is only nothing but you increasing your feeling connection more and more with Paramashiva, with Swamiji, with Parashakti. Because there is nothing that we can ever give to any of them. It is only our gratitude and devotion that they cherish and enjoy, that they flower with, that they enjoy. So what you give does not matter, but with what space you give matters. Let us look at what are the different offerings that are there available today, through which we can offer our devotion and gratitude. Some important cautions. Here, we're looking at the Dhyana Mantra, which is the description of Devi Parashakti. Indhuni Bashekara Vanni Nayanam Syat Pankaja Varabhaya Japakshara Sayuktam Angahima Bhushana Vichitra Vasanam Syat Tungama Kutojvala Manonmani Swarupam. The beautiful meaning of this verse: moon-like face holding Vedas on the hand, fire in the eyes with lotus flowers, gracing and blessing hands on one hand with the Japamala, beautifully decorated with jeweled ornaments in wonderful clothes and shining pink crown. Her name is Manonmani. So that is a beautiful description of Devi Parashakti. Another Beautiful description. Dhyaye devim trinetram shashini bhavadanam vedahastam dadanam savye padmam varamabhavare chabaye chakshamalam दिव्यैराभरणैर्विभूषिततनुं ब्रह्मादिभिः पूजितां देवीमेव मनोन्मनी प्रतिदिनं कामर्थदात्रीं शुभाम्. I meditate on Devi with 3 eyes glowing like a moon and holding lotus Vedas and the gracing hands with blessing hands. She is wearing beautiful ornaments. She is worshipped by Brahma and other many gods, and she showers auspicious moons for all actions every day. So these are the beautiful descriptions of Devi Parashakti in the scriptures. Let us understand about this divine element gold. What is it? Why is it needed? Why is it being so powerfully used in our tradition, in Hinduism? Before we look at the offerings towards Devi Parashakti, please understand gold is a divine element. It purifies anything that it touches. It's an element of spiritual significance and great spiritual power of healing and enlightenment. The vibration of gold has the power to infuse sattva energy and positive thought currents into anyone who wears it, anyone who sees it or operates it in its vicinity. Please understand. The gold itself is a metal and is the highest superconductor of the superconscious energy. Not just the physical current, electricity, but it is the most purest metal to hold the energy to conduct the powerful superconscious energy that is given, that is shared, that is infused into every one of us by our beloved Swamiji. The vibrations of gold, the more and more you wear gold, the vibrations that are released from the gold, you will see that immediately it brings you back to a high powerful state. Gold is present in all scriptures. The Vedas, the Agamas, the Shrutis, Smritis, Itihasas, Puranas. In every Hindu scripture, gold is abundantly displayed, abundantly spoken about, mentioned, that it is the most auspicious and the purest of the metals, which purifies our very being. Please understand, not just the external body or mind, but very being itself. In the Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold, exchanged in gold. Ritual feasts were offered in gold bricks. When one has to be saved from life-threatening illnesses, gold was offered as a ritual fee. Gold was in abundance and used for weighing equivalent amount of commodities, including cows. Please understand, including cows were weighed and given in gold. Kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold. Streets would have huge columns and huge archways made of gold. Horses and cows were dressed and decked in gold. The Hindu civilization thrived on the banks of the rivers of gold. The Indus River was called the Hiranmaya, the river of gold in the Rig Veda. The river Saraswati is called the Hiranyavartini in the Atharvana Veda. Gold is the supreme element for offering of gifts to the ones that you love and revere. Temples are constructed in gold, paved in gold, deities made in gold, decked in gold, adorned in gold, because these gold preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years to come and lasts forever. Especially when energized and offered to a living incarnation, it brings about irreversible transformation and so much of powerfulness and wealth completion in your life. So the first offering to Devi Parashakti is the e-hundi. Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Vayapaha Shambhave Sharada Dhyaye Sharvane Sharvadhayine. Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through the true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion. She removes all the fears. So this e-hundi is actually an offering of your pure gratitude. You can offer any amount of money that you would like to offer, any amount that you would like to offer to Devi Parashakti. And this is something that you could use the YouTube super chat for offering. We'll be seeing how you can do it during the later part of the segment. But this is literally you experiencing Any amount that you want, you wish like you would like to offer, you can offer. But this is just to show that you are devoted to Devi Parashakti. Next offering is the Sankalpa chanting. It is $1. So offer the Sankalpa, which is the conscious resolution, which blesses the Yajaman for fulfilling the desires that he has. The next offering is the Sahasranama Swarnakasa. Nama Parayana Prita, she who likes the repetition of her various names. It is mentioned in the Lalita Sahasranamam, 731st verse. This is the offering of 1008 names of Devi Parashakti, and is a very special and unique archana offered to Mahameru of Devi Parashakti. Mahameru is nothing but the three-dimensional representation of the cosmic geometry. Offer a gold coin inscribed with each of the 1008 names to receive the grace and the blessings of the Ananta Kanyana Gunas, all the divine qualities of Devi Parashakti in your life. The next offering is the Mukta Anguti. I bow down to Goddess Meenakshi, who has a crown, has her garland of pearls, face shining like a full moon, who wears the anklets that are studded with gemstones and has small bells, who is shining like the splendor of lotus, who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by the goddesses Vani and Rama. I remain ever bowing to Goddess Lakshmi, the ocean of compassion. Muktaharala Satkirita Ruchiram Purnendu Vaktra Prabham Shinjannu Pura Kinkini Manidharam Padma Prabhava Suram Sarvabhishta Pala Pradhangiri Sutam Phani Rama Sevitam Meenakshim Pranatosmi Santatamaham Karunyavaranidhim. This is a beautiful verse describing about the offering of the finger ring to Devi Parashakti. Offer the pearl ring to receive the blessings of Devi Parashakti, to be showered with her compassion and pure love in your business, in your career, and in your wealth manifestation. The next offering is the Swarna Padma Pushpa, the golden lotus. There are multiple references about the lotus in our scriptures. Almost everything in the worship of the ultimate involves with consecration of deities, of worship or meditating on or the mudras, and the asanas during the worship involves the lotus flower. It includes the lotus leaf, the perikar, the petals. Literally every single part of the lotus is used as reference in our Vedagamas. It is because the lotus is a divine flower. The Shakti of Paramashiva is also called as lotus. Base of Paramashivalinga is also a lotus. The disciple of Paramashiva, who is considered is also lotus, who is yet to bloom. Offer the gold lotus in any size and wish that you wish to. And be blessed to have the state space powers and being of Devi in your inner space amidst any adverse effects or situations in your life. The next offering is a Swarnameti, the golden toe ring. Offer the golden toe ring to Devi Parashakti to receive good health in all your life. The next offering is the Swarna Mangtika, the golden hairline jewelry. Sudha Sarabhivarshini. The Mangtika represents the nectar that is flowing from the Sahasrara Chakra of Devi Parashakti, and the eternal nectar that is oozing shows beautifully about her love and compassion, how she is filled with that bliss and she is overflowing with that bliss continuously. Offer the Mangtika to Devi Parashakti. Receive the blessings of blissful state of overflowing gratitude and space of complete completion in your life. The next offering is the offering of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja Devi Parashakti. It costs $1,008. Sorry for the technical glitch. It costs $1,008. Offer the Pratyaksha Pada Puja to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, who is the living incarnation of Devi Parashakti, and you will see that you receive the grace and the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for your entire life. The next offering is the offering of the Vastra Seva. Offer the Vastra Seva to Devi Parashakti to receive her grace and blessings to manifest beautiful relationships in your life. So here are the different offerings to Devi Parashakti. And the links are now being projected to every one of you. In the registration form, there will be two options. One which says ready to offer today. The other one which says intention to offer any specific sevas. So the registration form is for those people who are interested in offering but need more details, need more help. So they'll be doing the registration form, which is tiny.cc/bhavasamadhi. If you head to this, you can post that you need help, what help you need. Sorry for the technical glitch. And those who want to make the payment immediately, to offer something to Devi immediately, can go over to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And you can choose the seva that you'd like to offer. And once the payment is done, please go over to tiny.cc/Sankalpa2021 to offer your sevas. So now I'll give you a few moments for you all to open the links that are being projected on the screen. And then we'll have a rundown of how we can use those links to make the purchase or the payment. Sorry for the technical glitch. Now, let us take a few moments to see how we can actually offer the various different sevas. So first, I request every one of you to go over to the browser, and you can go over and put in the link of tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. So once you click on that, you will see that you will be redirected to a different page. I'm going to be projecting that for every one of you, and I'll show you how you can enter into that and offer the various different sevas to Devi Parashakti. So first, what you need to do is to head over to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings, and you'll be redirected to this page that we are now able to see on the screen. It is the official page where you can offer the sevas to Devi Parashakti. So from this, here you can see it will redirect you to Parashakti Bhava Samadhi Darshan Donations, and under the sevas you have an option of choosing any seva that you'd like to offer. So whichever seva you'd like to offer, just go over to that particular seva and click on it. Here I have chosen the Mukta Anguti with the finger ring with pearl, and just click on add to cart. The moment you click on add to cart, you will see that you'll next be directed into a checkout. So this is your wish list. So you can make sure to delete or add whatever you like to do. And once this is done, just scroll down and go and click on proceed to checkout. So the moment you click on proceed to checkout, it will be taking you to the billing detail information, where you have to just fill in your billing details, your address, your order, and fill in your bank, credit card, and just place your order. The moment you place your order, and that's it, you're done. You'll receive an acknowledgement from the Kailasa's payment gateway that says that you've placed your order, and you'll also be receiving a mail with the confirmation of the same. So this is the way you can go over and offer your sevas. You can contribute, you can offer any of the sevas that we saw on the screen. Now I'm going to take the time to show every one of you what we can do using the YouTube, through which we can offer the e-hundi, any donation that we would like to offer to Devi Parashakti. So once you actually head over to, she's overflowing with that. Once you actually head over to the official YouTube channel, which is Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda, I'll just show it to every one of you. So what we're looking at on the screen is the official YouTube channel of our beloved Swamiji. It is Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda. And in this, you can see that there is a live Akashic reading that is going on. So once you open the live channel, just scroll down to the chat section. As you can see, the chat is down here. And here we have an option where you can offer the offerings, any amount that you would like to Devi Parashakti. So first thing that you have to do, this is the chat. So what you have to do is, here it shows members only more, right? So what you have to do is, to ask a question to Devi Parashakti during the Akashic readings, you have to join the channel. So you can either click on the join button, which is there beside the subscribe option, or you can also click on the join option that is there in the chat section. So click on join, and then there are various different options that are there. E-Kailasa in bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and premium. Each of these will be having different perks through which you'll be receiving special programs, special courses, special initiations and darshans from Swamiji. So now for the Akashic readings of Devi Parashakti, you can choose anyone. I'm just going to choose the silver, which is about $159 per month, and just click on join. So once you click on join, a pop-up will appear with the details for you to fill in. So here you can add a credit or debit card, and you can fill in the details and just click on buy. The moment you click on buy, you will see that immediately you're able to make the payment, and immediately it will show up here that you're able to put the chat. So next what you'll have to do is go over to the dollar symbol. So the dollar symbol that is there, go over to that and click on super chat. For some of you, this might not be enabled in the first shot itself, because you might have to create a channel on that particular ID that you're using. So for that, you can just follow the steps that are simply shown. And as soon as you create the process, like you just follow it, it's a simple, quite a simple step. The moment you do it, you'll be redirected to the page with the updated options. So I'm just heading over to one of my channels which have access already. So once you reload it, you will see that you are enabled to actually chat. You're able to see that you're able to chat. So once you've joined, you'll be able to see that you're able to chat, and you're also able to contribute. So go on to that dollar symbol, click on super chat. So once you click on the super chat, you have an option of sending any amount of money that you want, right from 20 INR, which is my local currency, till 10,000 INR. So you can choose any amount of money that you'd like to offer to Devi Parashakti and just click on buy and send. Once again, you'll have the pop-up that will be showing on. Fill in your bank details and just click on buy. So if you are enabled with the UPI, you can also put the UPI ID and fill in those details and click on buy. So this is all that is needed for you to be able to make the purchase for offering your contribution to Devi Parashakti. Please understand. The entire reason behind offering, I urge every single one of you who are watching us live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Zoom, on Nithyananda TV, I request every one of you, offer just at least $1. Please understand, offer $1. That is all that is needed for you to start experiencing Devi Parashakti. Every time that you meet Devi Parashakti, offer at least $1. The Vedas and Agamas mandate that whenever we meet 5 people, God, Guru, King, child, and a pregnant woman, never meet them empty-handed. Here, we're blessed to have Devi Parashakti herself come down, the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Never ever miss such an opportunity, because as I shared during the starting of the segment, participate in every part of the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. It is directly aimed at you receiving the grace, the blessings, the answers, to prepare you to ask the questions and prepare you to receive the answers from Devi Parashakti. So please make sure that you go over and you offer. You can offer any of the previous sevas that I showed, which are there from tiny.cc/BSD, Devi-offerings, sorry. And you can offer any of that. You can also offer on the YouTube chat, as I just showed you. So we have some participants who have already offered. And as you can see, their name will be popping up this way. So here we have Sadhyodata Shivam, Dr. Siddharth offering 100 rupees. We have Karola Tokler offering 2.29 pounds. We have Calgary Miller offering $1 Canadian. Yes, so just like this, I request every one of you who are watching us live, go over and offer at least $1. When you offer, you make those sacred sentiments. You are making a statement to yourself and Devi Parashakti that beyond and over all the physical wealth that I own, that I have, the ultimate is you, oh my mother. Bless me for it. That is exactly that you're doing by offering. Because whenever you give your money into something, you associate your very life with it. And that is the reason. Whenever you offer huge amounts of money, you will see that very quality of your life changes. So now, please take a few minutes to go over and make sure that you are sharing your any amount of contribution that you would like to do to Devi Parashakti. And then we'll be entering into the next segment of the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Let's take a few minutes to do this.
Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham.
Yes, Nityanam, everybody. I hope that all of us are taking this time to go over to the different places, different links through which we can offer our contribution to Devi Parashakti. If you have any doubts or questions, please feel free to contact us. We have continuous people who are actively engaging with every one of you, whether it's on the YouTube, the social media, which is the Facebook, or in any other way also. We are continuously available. If you are on the Zoom room, you can always put a message in the Zoom chat. We'll be having the HORs and the digital security who will reach out to you. Please feel free to reach out to us and offer anything that you can, in any way that you can, to Devi Parashakti. The only purpose is for you to receive the grace and the blessings of Devi Parashakti in each and every one of your life. Never miss when we get such an opportunity. Devi herself is coming down just for us. When she comes down, the minimum thing that we can do is to prepare ourselves to receive everything that Devi Parashakti is showering on us. So I request all of you, do all the steps that are there, do all the steps that are given, and you will see that Devi Parashakti manifests in your very life. Wonderful, Ayya. Wonderful. So now let us move to the next segment of the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. We'll be entering into the next segment. We have Sri Nitya Tejo Mayananda Swami, who will be taking us through the social media segment of how we can actually ask our questions to Devi Parashakti during the Akashic readings. So please stay tuned for this segment. Nityananda Tejo Swami.
Thank you so much. We've been seeing how we can connect with Devi Parashakti and how we can make an offering. And now we'll be looking at the various ways, the various possibilities through which we can connect through social media. Yes. Now, one of the things that Devi Parashakti, she blessed was through 8 different ways that we can overcome the current pandemic situation. And one of the things that she mentioned in those 8 possible ways that we can do this is through social media. So let's see now how we can use the power of social media to connect with Devi Parashakti while the Akashic reading is happening, and how we can really ask for blessing, we can seek blessing, we can ask for blessing, and also to ensure that this is received and experienced by as many people as possible. Let's look at how this can be. Now, if you go out to our Facebook video, you'll be able to see on this page, Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam, Supreme Body of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, Nithyananda Paramashivam. If you go head out over to this page, you'll see the live Facebook video. Now, the step 1, the first thing to do is to like this page and follow this page if you have not done already. Follow Kailasa's HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam Facebook page. Now, the step 2 is to see towards the bottom of the video. You can ask your questions here. Whatever you would like to receive as blessing from Devi Parashakti, whatever you would like to ask Devi Parashakti, this is where you can ask your question. You can connect with her and with deep gratitude offer your question here, and Devi Parashakti will bless with her Akashic reading, her response, her reply, and her blessing. Now that was on Facebook. Now, how can we connect on Twitter? We can connect to the handle at Sri Nithyananda in Twitter. The first step to do is to follow this handle on Twitter at Sri Nithyananda. You can search for this handle and you can follow on Twitter. We have not done so already. And how to ask a question and how to connect with Devi Parashakti on Twitter is by simply going to the live video that will be projected, that is getting projected on the at Sri Nithyananda handle. And you can ask the question by using the reply section of the tweet. So let's look at the reply section. If you see towards the bottom, you can see the reply section over here. You can click on it, and then please remember to use this hashtag, #AskTheAvatar. Use this hashtag, #AskTheAvatar. Then it will be consolidated and the questions are answered by Devi Parashakti. And in much the same way, on Instagram, please follow Sri Nithyananda on Instagram if you have not done so already. And then how to ask a question is you can go to the comments section and then you can ask a question right here. And as part of the comments, you can ask a question. And again, please ensure to put the hashtag #AskTheAvatar. So these are the ways that you can share and ask your questions, ask your blessing from Devi Parashakti. Please ensure to share this with all your friends and all your groups and ensure that this is experienced by as many people as possible so that we can have Devi Parashakti's blessing just simply showered on all of humanity. And Devi Parashakti has been making herself available more and more, and she has been blessing all the devotees and everybody who has asked questions. So let us do our part. Let us enrich and enrich all of humanity. So let's ensure that the word gets around and more people, our friends, our families, our co-workers, anybody that maybe that we are connected with, they're all receiving this blessing as well. It is now time to enter into the next segment, the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Let us see how we can prepare ourselves. What is Bhava Samadhi Darshan? How we can prepare ourselves to receive the Bhava Samadhi and have the darshan of Devi Parashakti. The first thing to do is to dress up like Devi, to manifest oneness, to exactly manifest oneness with Devi Parashakti. We can put on attire, jewels, like exactly how Devi Parashakti will do, how she does. Her form, let her form embody in the form that we carry, the body that we carry. To do that, let us adorn ourselves with the kinds of jewelry, the kinds of ornaments, the kinds of vastrams that she will wear, and simply dress up like Devi to manifest oneness. Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Is not an event in space and time. Rather, darshan happens at the moment when we are lifted out of space and time. During Bhava Samadhi Darshan, our neurons mirror that of the avatar. There is a whole scientific background with neuron mirroring that happens during the darshan, which we will see what exactly happens. Bhava is the right attitude. It is defined as directing and activating the emotional and spiritual energy that is created through meditation on the avatar. As we meditate on the avatar, the emotional and spiritual energy that is created, simply activating it and directing it is Bhava. Bhava Samadhi is entering into that phase of Bhava, directing and activating emotional and the spiritual energy. Meditation can happen when we simply visualize the form of the divine, the form of the incarnation of the Nija Avatara of Devi Parashakti, the Supreme Body of Hindus, and His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Kailasa Paramashivam. The science, as explained by Swamiji in that video, was our entire body silently and without movement recreates what is happening. Distance is happening, experiencing the superconscious energy radiated by the avatar, by the incarnation. We do not have an active participation here, but simply by sitting in the presence, sitting in Bhava Samadhi, when the darshan is happening, when we are seeing the form of Devi Parashakti manifest itself through the Nija Avatara, we can have the same happening. Whatever is happening in the Nija Avatara can be experienced. That same superconscious energy which is being radiated through the Nija Avatara can happen inside us. Our body can silently and without any movement recreate that same happening. The science of Bhava Samadhi Darshan knows no distance, a phenomenon which modern science is just discovering, and it is terming it as quantum tunneling. The modern science has termed it quantum tunneling, and it is trying to understand, but beyond that, beyond modern science, beyond the understanding, the fact remains that neuron mirroring happens during Bhava Samadhi Darshan, and whatever is happening, whatever is expressing in the Nijavatara in this form, the same spiritual energy can express through us in our form. Our thoughts per second reduces significantly, and we relax in the space beyond thoughts, becoming mentally at ease in coexisting dimensions beyond duality. Beyond duality as a we and the divine becoming one, unconditioned by the parameters of time and space. There is no time, there is no space, there is simply you and the divine incarnation, the divine energy expressing, manifesting itself through the Nijavatara, through the incarnation. This is a science that Einstein could not believe, and today researchers are exploring it to be true. The science behind quantum tunneling is simply the mirroring of the neurons. This same science is imposed on people who witness the Bhava Darshan. This is because our neurons are able to mirror the neurons of the divine immediately. Through quantum tunneling, we are able to travel through the divine energy and mirror the same exact neurons. So what happens here is simply the same superconscious energy that is expressing in the Nijavatara, manifesting in the Nijavatara, starts to manifest, express itself through us, simply through the quantum tunneling, the mirroring of the neurons. Whatever experience is happening can also happen within us. It gets activated within us also. Bhagavan Krishna describes the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. When Krishna once saw his own extraordinary sweetness reflected in a jeweled wall, he was amazed and said, "How unprecedented and astonishing is this deep and indescribable sweetness of mine. Alas, when I see it, Even I become greedy to enjoy sweetness, just like Radhika. When I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it, but I can't. After due consideration, I find that the only way to relish the sweetness is through the constitution of sweet Radhika. This is Bhagavan Sri Krishna saying this in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adhyaya, chapter 4. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the science of Nijavatar manifesting Paramashiva, the Supreme Consciousness. The Nijavatar manifesting Paramashiva, Parashakti. The consciousness, the formlessness, expresses through the being of Paramashiva through Divya Sarira, the light body, and manifests as Nijavatar, the physical form, for us to experience Parashiva, Paramashiva, or Parashakti. Sorry for the technical glitch. Katana Chakti Patadva Yadva Padavalokanat Prasadvat Swaguro Samyak Prapyate Paramam Padam. By the enlightening teachings of the Guru, Katana, by the Shaktipata, the graceful transmission of the spiritual powers from the Guru, by looking at the sacred feet of the Guru, or by the complete loving favor of the Guru, Prasada, the ultimate goal and space, Paramam Padam, is attained. This is from Malini Vijayottara Tantra, verse 16. Devi Parashakti expresses through the being of Raja Rajeshwari and manifests as Nijavatar in the physical form as Devi Meenakshi. So now we will see the various manifestations of Paramashiva, of the Supreme Consciousness, expressing through the being and through the Nijavatara in so many different forms. Bhagavan Paramashiva expresses through the being of Subramanya and manifests as Nijavatar, the physical form, as Bhagavan Durga. Bhagavan Paramashiva expresses the being of Arunagiri Yogeshwara and manifests as Nijavatar, the physical form of the supreme body of Hinduism, is divine holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. The Archavatara, the deity that we worship, reflects the consciousness and the manifestation of the superconscious energy. But human beings are not mature enough to receive the higher level experiences from the Archavatar directly. The avatar, which is the physical embodied form, comes down to bridge this gap and create the experience of superconscious energy in all of us. When we have the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, manifesting beings of various dimensions of Paramashiva, the auspicious components and the powerfulness of those dimensions are awakened in us. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the direct experience of causeless bliss. During Bhava Samadhi Darshan, a being comes alive and celebrates with the energy wave of existence. Our every muscle learns to imbibe and radiate Paramashiva. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is like a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. Even without much effort from outside, our very bio-memory awakens to the space of Paramashiva, ultimate consciousness, during Bhava Samadhi Darshan. To have a glimpse of, having darshan of the Nijavatar, cleanses the karmas of lifetimes and creates a deep and lasting transformation in us. Gratitude enables the reflection of consciousness on all levels. This is the right Baba, gratitude. The physical, psychological, and ultimately the conscious level. In all these levels, the reflection of consciousness can happen through gratitude. Darshan, meditation, as a preparation, helps us to fall into the space of gratitude. And it is during that time we draw conscious resolutions, Satya Sankalpa of anything we want or need in our life. Be ready to reflect the consciousness of Paramashivoham. That is all you need to manifest the best for your life and life of people around you. You want anything at all to happen in your life for yourself or for anybody else around you, just do this. Simply be ready, be available to reflect the consciousness of Paramashivoham. So this is the right context to receive darshan. Context matters. We can remind ourselves, I know you are the source of everything. This is how we relate with the Nijavatara, the conscious form, the Devi Parashakti, manifesting to the Nijavatara. I know you are the source of everything. You are everything, and you are in the embodied form of the embodiment of reason, divine holiness, Nithyananda Paramashivam, and you are in this body. You are the source for both. So let me connect with you. Let you reveal yourself to me. Let me be in the Bhava Samadhi with you. Have this context when the darshan is happening, and you'll see the beautiful blessing, beautiful experience traveling. Let us take a few moments to set up for the Pancha Upachara Puja. Pancha means 5, Upachara means offering. Either sandalwood paste or powder, flowers, incense, lamb, and food offering, which is Naivedya. You can enter your Naivedya offerings at tiny.cc/donation. And offering the Pancha Upachara Puja helps you connect and helps you be in the right space, right Bhava of the Bhava Samadhi darshan.
Yes, let us now enter into the next segment of the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, which is the Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra. Well, we all set up the Panchopachara Puja set. Let's begin. What are the right conscious declarations and powerful cognitions we need to manifest and hold for the Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra and for receiving the Bhava Samadhi Darshan of Devi Parashakti? Please sit straight. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale. Bring your awareness on your third eye. We'll begin. The Paramashiva Dhyana Mantra. To experience the best powerful cognitions and conscious resolutions, to experience the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, please remember Swamji in your third eye, and let's begin. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Hrim Nithyanandaya Namaha. Om Ham Hom Shivaya Namaha. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. I surrender to that Sadguru who is the eternal bliss, the bestower of the supreme happiness, the one who is the embodiment of wisdom, who is beyond duality, who is omnipresent, to whom the supreme goal is giving enlightenment experience, who is eternal, pure and unshakable, who is the silent spectator of all thought processes, who what is beyond emotions, who is beyond the three qualities called Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. When you make a conscious resolution, the presence of the avatar, the power of the Sankalpa itself will deliver the experience and manifest your reality. ओम नमो पात समस्त दुरितक्षयद्वारा भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम. I am taking this conscious resolution today for destroying all my karmas and sins in order to please Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. Asya Devadevasya Mahadevasya Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayakasya, who is the God of all gods, who is the greatest of gods, Lord of universes and multiverses, and who is the Lord of the cosmos. सकल जगत सृष्टि स्थिति संहार तिरोभाव अनुग्रहाख्य पंचकृत्य परायणस्य, the one who does the cosmic actions of creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion and liberation. आदिमध्यांतरहितस्य अप्रमेय पराक्रमस्य तत्त्वात्म गोचरस्य, the one who is beginning, the middle and the end, the one who is the immeasurable. अकार उकार मकारात्मक प्रणवात्मकस्य ऋषभारूढस्य महादेवस्य कामिकादि वातुलान्त महातन्त्राख्य शैवागमस्वरूपस्य सकल निगमागमस्वरूपस्य शुद्धाद्वैतशैवस्वरूपस्य नित्यानन्दपादस्तस्य नित्यानन्दस्वरूपस्य शुद्ध सच्चिदानन्द विग्रहस्य रूपारूपातीतस्य सकल निष्कलस्वरूपस्य नित्य निरञ्जन निरामय निर्विकार अखण्डादि विशेषणस्य श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवस्य श्री नित्यानन्देश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूतस्य सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपस्य भगवतः श्री नित्यानन्द परमशिवस्य च प्रीत्यर्थम्. शुभे शोभने मुहूर्ते अद्य ब्रह्मणः द्वितीय परार्धे श्री श्वेतवराह कल्पे वैवस्वत मन्वन्तरे अष्टाविंशतितमे नित्ययुगे प्रथमे पादे जम्बूद्वीपे भारतवर्षे भरतखण्डे मेरोः दक्षिणे पार्श्वे शकाब्दे अस्मिन् वर्तमाने व्यवहारिके प्रभवादीनां षष्ट्याः संवत्सराणां मध्ये शुभनाम संवत्सरे शुभायने शुभदितौ शुभऋतौ शुभमासे शुभपक्षे शुभदितौ शुभवासरयुक्तायां शुभनक्षत्र शुभयोग शुभकर्ण एवं गुणविशेषण विशिष्टायामस्यां शुभदितौ. During this auspicious time, during the second half of Lord Brahma, during the Kalpa called Shvetavaraha, during the regime of Vaivasvata Manu, during the first quarter of the Yuga called the Nitya Yuga, in the island called Jambu, in the continent called Bharatavarsha, in the Indian subcontinent called the Bharatakhanda, in the southern side of Mount Meru, in the Shaka era, during the auspicious year, which is one of the set of the 60 years, which is in practice of which Prabhupada is the first year, in the auspicious season, in the auspicious month, in the auspicious Paksha, in the auspicious Tithi, in the auspicious day, on the auspicious Nakshatra, auspicious Yoga, auspicious Karana, during such an auspicious moment. Adi Kailase Kalpavrikshyasya Adha Nithyananda Nagare Srutasmridana Muktidayake Namadheyasya Namnyaha Cha Yajamananam Avayo Sakurumbhanam Bandhavarganam Dayadivarganam Mitravarganam Sodravarganam Samesham, for all those who are present, hosts and me, with their families, relatives, inheritors, friends, brothers and everyone. Sarvabhishta Siddhyartam Sarvamangalava Priyatyam Uttarottara Anavachinastra Lakshmi Praptyartam. Always let there be all types of good and auspiciousness. Always let there be unbroken flow and steady flow of abundance, prosperity and wealth. Kutumbe Sarvesham Sarvabhishta Siddhyartam Chintita Manoratha Avapyartam. Let the family always be all kinds of auspiciousness and anything which is desired be fulfilled. Samesham Adivyadi Nivrityartam Samesham Siradi Padaparyantam Vidyamananam Sameshu Angeshu Janita Janishyamana Sakaravida Nana Vida Roga Nam Yapohartam Tadvara Arogadraga Tatavapushidhyartam. Let all the chronic diseases be healed. Let all the kinds of diseases and disorders in the body starting from head till toe, which has occurred or which is yet to occur in the various parts of the body, be healed. Let a stronger, diseaseless, healthy, handsome, graceful body be obtained. Samesham Paraihi Katabhischa Kritakritanam Kritakarischa सकलविध मंत्रतंत्र यंत्र विषचूर्ण अभिचार स्तंभन मारण उच्चाटन विद्वेषण वशीकरणादि मंत्रिका प्रयोगेभ्यः रक्षान प्राप्त्यर्थं तद्वारा उसमेषां सर्वाभीष्ट सिद्ध्यर्थम्. Let the protection be obtained from all evil effects of acts performed by the people either in the past or it to be performed in the future through the use of mantras, tantras, yantras, poisonous spells, employing spells for malevolent purposes like making a person immobile, killing a person through vomiting and diarrhea, upsetting and ruining their health, poisoning, etc. अपमृत्यु दोष निवृत्त्यर्थम काल मृत्यु अकाल मृत्यु दुर्मृत्यु निवृत्त्यर्थम. Let all the doshas, ill effects related to the death like destined death, unnatural death, fatal death be removed. समेषाम अंतर्दृष्टि बहदृष्टि कृत क्रूर दृष्टि व्यापार दृष्टि अनुकूल दृष्टि प्रतिकूल दृष्टि इत्यादि सकल विध दृष्ट दोष निवृत्त्यर्थम. Let all the effects of the evil eyes from known and unknown sources, effects of cruelty filled eyes, evil eyes of businessmen, business enemies, evil eyes of people who project as if they are our well-wishers, and the effects of evil eyes of the people who are against our well-being be removed. Samesham antashatru bahishatru krura shatru vyapara shatru anukula shatru pratikula shatru ityadi sakala vida shatru bahada nivrityartham. Let all the effects of the inner enemies, outer enemies, fierce enemies, business enemies, enemies who project themselves as good, and enemies who work against our well-being be removed. Samesham matrashapadi sakala vida shapanam vyapohanartham. Let effects of all the curses right from the mother be removed. अनादि अविद्याया अविद्यानाशनया प्रवर्तमाने अस्मिन् महति संसार चक्रे विचित्रभिः कर्मगतिभिः विचित्रासु योनिषु पुनः पुनः अनेकदा जनित्वा. From time immemorial, due to ignorance, we get caught in the vast cycle of birth and death due to the effects of our actions. We take birth again and again in various bodies, which is quite strange. केनापि पुण्यकर्म विशेषेण भगवतः श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवस्य अपरमितया कृपया इदानीन्तन मनुष्यजन्म प्राप्तवतां. Yet due to some good actions, with extreme and immeasurable compassion and the grace of Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, we have been blessed with a human body. Samesham iha janmani purvajanmani janma janmantareshu sarvaihi kratanam shivaninda devi ninda guru ninda dosha vyapohartam shivaparada devyaparada guruvaparada dosha vyapohartam. Any kind of abuse we may have done to Paramashiva, Parashakti and the Guru in the present birth or in the past birth or any of the births be removed. Any kind of crimes, offenses committed against Paramashiva, Parashakti be removed. Brahmahatya, Surapana, Swarnasteya, Guru Talpagamana, Tatsamsargakya, Panchamapatakaadi, Samasta Papa Vitiriktartam. That the 5 great sins like killing a Brahman, drinking prohibited alcohol, stealing gold, having illicit relationship with Guru's wife, with one's own mother, elder sister, and other such motherly figures, then associating with these people who have committed any one or above mentioned sins be removed. Apicha sarvaihi balye vayasi kaumare yauvane vardhakye cha. Let all the karmic effects of actions done as a child, adolescent, youth, and as an old age person be removed. Jagrat sukna shushupti avastha. So let all the karmic effects of actions done in the wakeful, dream and deep sleep state be removed. Karmendriya, Jnanendriya, Vyaparehi, Sambhavitanam, Rahasyakratanam, Prakashakratanam. Let all the sins done through the karmendriyas, that are the 5 organs which perform the actions like speech, hands, feet, excreting and reproductive organs, and the jnanendriyas, which are the 5 organs which receive the information like the eyes, ears, nose, tongue and the skin. Atipatakanam, Upatakaanam, Samkalikarananam, Malinikarananam, Apatikarananam, Jatibramshakanam, Prakritinitanam, Evam Namanam, Navavidanam, Bahunam, Bhuvidanam, Sarvesham, Papanam, Sadhyaha. That the sins which are done openly or secretly, the greatest of the great sins, minor of the minor sins, multiple sins, sins like raping a woman, unjustifiable sins, sin of destroying the caste system, narrow-minded sins, 9 types of sins and 9 types of sins, and more types of sins and more sins be removed immediately and instantly. Apanodhanadvara samasta mangalavapyartam Shiva Bhakti, Devi Bhakti, Guru Bhakti Praptyartam Siddhyartam Paramashivasya Paramashivastitihi Paramashiva Shakti Siddhyartam. So the removal of the sins, let us be showered with all the auspiciousness, and let Paramashiva Bhakti, Devi Bhakti, Guru Bhakti be obtained. Let the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, and the powers of Paramashiva be obtained. Kutumbe sarvada sanmangala praptyartam anyonya prema bhivridyartam purnatva siddhyartam sarvapanivrtyartam Let the whole family always be showered with all the auspiciousness. Let the mutual love bloom among all people. Let completion happen and the mishaps be removed. Shipra Arogyavapyartam Ayurabhivridyartam. Let the healthy body and longevity be obtained instantly. Let longevity be bestowed. Vyapare Udyoge cha Sarvajana Vashikarnartam Tadvara Unato Nastana Prapyartam. Let your charisma impress everyone in the business and the job. Through that, let you attain the best of the best position. बहुधान्य साक्य प्रत्यर्थम ग्रह कनक पशुपत्र पौत्र धन धान्य सौख्य प्राप्त्यर्थम. Let extremely wealthy happy life happen. भूम्यांतरिक्ष विद्यमानानां भूत प्रेत पिशाच राक्षस ब्रह्म राक्षस वेताल कूष्मांडा ढाकिनी शाकिनी इत्यादि सर्व अरिष्ट निवारणार्थम. Let all the effects of all the calamities on the planet Earth, the evil effects of the various demonic beings like Bhuta, Preta, Pishacha, Rakshasa, Brahma Rakshasa, Vetala, Kushmanda, Dakini, Shakini be removed. Mano Vyakulata Nivaranartham, let all the mental confusions be removed. Prarabdhe Karmani, Karishmani Karmani, Adidevika, Adibautika, Adhyatmika, Vigna Nivaranartham, let all the obstacles be removed. With regard to the actions done are going to be done with relation to the God, world and spirituality. समस्त मणिवर्तनार्थम धन लक्ष्मी धान्य लक्ष्मी संतान लक्ष्मी सौभाग्य लक्ष्मी विद्या लक्ष्मी शौर्य लक्ष्मी वीर लक्ष्मी विजय लक्ष्मी इत्यादि अष्टलक्ष्मी परिपूर्ण कृपा कटाक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम. Let all the loans be removed. Let all the ashtalakshmis like the dhana lakshmi, dhanya lakshmi, santan lakshmi, saubhagya lakshmi, vidya lakshmi, shaurya lakshmi, veer lakshmi, vijay lakshmi be showered. परीक्षासु उन्नत स्थाने विजय प्राप्त्यर्थम सर्वा विद्या पारंगत सिद्ध्यर्थम मेधा शक्ति ग्रहण शक्ति अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम. Let the top rank be obtained in the examinations. Let there be excellence be acquired in all fields of knowledge. Let memory, power, understanding ability be increased. Ityadi sakala vida sanmangalani kripa kadakshena siddhyartam. By the grace of the Guru, let all the above auspiciousness be showered upon. Shri Kailasa Unnata Dwadashanta Shyamala Pitha Ruda Shri Meenakshi Sundareshwara Bhinnaswarupa Parashivoputra Ratna Kumar Gurumanya Tulyavatar Shri Parvati Stanyapana Labdha Divyajnana Vishruta सकल निगमागमस्सार भूत द्राविड वेद प्रवक्तृ श्रीमत् परमशिव करुणा समधिगत मुक्तामय चतुरश्रयान गीयमान छत्र चामर श्री चिन्हकाहलादि समस्त बिरदावल्यलंकृत ज्ञान विज्ञान चक्रवर्ती सर्वजन संग सद्यो निर्वाण दीक्षा व्ययाप वर्ग वर्ष विश्रान जीमूत परमत कल्प केसरी शैव सिद्धांत स्थापनाचार्य श्री राजाधिराज पांड्य महाराज गुरु क्षपन शाक्यादि महांधकार निवारण ज्ञान भानु दीक्षणा नरहार ध्वजो चेतन पूर्वक श्रीमत् ऋषभ ध्वज स्थापक शैव समय कर्तृ सर्वज्ञ पीठारूढ़ श्री जगद्गुरु श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक स्वामी वागीश सुंदर माणिक्य वाचक स्वामी नाम अवतार भूत श्री ज्ञान संबंध स्वामी पुनरुद्धृत श्यामला पीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ द्विशतम गुरु महासन्निधान अरुणगिरि योगीश्वर परंपरागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञ पीठ गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत कांची कैलास सर्वज्ञ पीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तर द्विशतम गुरु महासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य कैलास परंपरागत आदि कैलाश नित्यानंद पीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठ कर्तृ साक्षात श्री परमेश्वर समुद्भूत कैलास परंपरागत वैवस्वन्मनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चंद्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचंद्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ती परंपरागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मंडित चतुष्षष्टि संप्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्म शासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सुरांगी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिचिक्त चूड़ामणि साक्षात श्री परमेश्वर समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ महानिर्वाणी पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामंडलेश्वर साक्षात श्री परमेश्वर महासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अठलपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अठलपीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्णपीठ से त्रयोविंश दुष्टम गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परंपरागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञ पीठ जगत गुरु श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ नित्योत्सव नित्य मंगल नित्य कल्याण नित्य रजित नित्यानंद पीठ श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिनां प्रीत्यर्थम तेषां पादारविन्दयोः भक्ति सिद्ध्यर्थम गृगर्भागराक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम क्षेम स्थैर्य वीर्य विजय आयुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्यानां अभिवृद्ध्यर्थम धर्मार्थ काम मोक्ष चतुर्विध फल पुरुषार्थ सिद्ध्यर्थम समस्त मंगल समस्त दुर्दोपशान्त्यर्थम समस्त मंगल वाप्यर्थम भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री शिव प्रसादेन सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञान वैराग्य जीवन मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थम च ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिवस्य श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव अवतार भूतस्य सर्वदेव देवी स्वरूपस्य भगवतः श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी नित्यानंद परमशिवस्य च ध्यान षोडशोपचार सर्वोपचार अर्चनाराधन पूजा प्रार्थनं करिष्ये. ओम आनंदगंध निलयाय नमः. ओम भवरोग भेषजाय नमः. Om Kalpatarave Namaha, Om Pashupataye Namaha, Om Pashavimochakaya Namaha, Om Nishitapaladayakaya Namaha, Om Bhagyavritti Parivartakaya Namaha, Om Adivyadinashakaya Namaha, Om Samasta Kalyana Gunanvitaya Namaha, Om Vidadipurishaya Namaha, Om Shri Kailasapataye Namaha, Om Shiva Shaktyatmaika Swarupaya Namaha, Om Hrim Nithyanandaya Namaha, Om Ham Om Shivaya Namaha, Om Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivoham Namaha. Om Shri Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivoham Avatar Bhuta Sarvadeva Devi Swarupasya Srila Shri Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Paramacharya Swamine Namaha. Om Nithyanandam. That is all. Now enter into the meditation for the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Please sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line and close your eyes. Intensely bring about the feeling connection with Devi Parashakti in your eyes. Offer your gratitude for Devi Parashakti happening in your life. Just sit with the deep space of love, gratitude and feeling connection towards Devi Parashakti for continuously making herself available to every one of us during this time of Pralaya.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Let us now enter into the Panchopachara Puja. The first offering is Gandha. Now please take the sunlit paste in your hands and offer it to Devi Parashakti along with the mantra. Om Gandhadvara Duradarsha Nityapushtan Karishini Ishwari Gum Sarvabhutanam Tamihopahvaye Shriyam Gandhan Dharayami. The next offering is Pushpam. Now please take the flowers made with sunlit paste in your hands and offer the flowers to Devi Parashakti along with the mantra. Om Yopam Pushpam Veda Pushpavan Prajavaan Pushman Bhavati Chandramava Avam Pushpam Pushpavan Prajavaan Pushman Bhavati Yayevam Veda Yopam Ayatanam Veda Ayatanavan Bhavati Pushpai Pujayami. The next offering is Dhupa. Now please take the lit incense sticks in your hands and slowly wave it towards Devi Parashakti along with the mantra. Please ring the bell as you do so. Om Durvasi Durva Durvantam Durvatayo Osman Durvajitam Dur Vayam Vayam Durvamastum Deva Namasi Sasmitamam Papritamam Jushtatamam Manhitamam Devahutamam Amtavasera Vardanam Brahmaswamahva Amtrasitva Chakshusha Prekshema Brahma Samvikta Matva Higum Shasham Dhupamagrapayami. The next offering is Deepa. Now please take the lit lamp in your hands and slowly wave it towards Devi Parashakti along with the mantra. Please ring the bell as you do so. Om Uddipya Swajada Vedo Pagdim Niraritim Mama Vashugisthamikhyamavah Jivanan Jadisho Disha Mano Higam Sejata Vedo Kamashvam Purusham Jagate Abhipratagnaga Hishriyama Paripataya Deepam darshayami. The next offering is Nivedyam. Please take Udarni of water in your hands, hover it clockwise over the Nivedyam, and offer the water to Devi Parashakti along with the mantra. Please ring the bell as you do so. Om Madhuvataratayate Madhuksharanti Sindavaha Madhvirna Santoshadihi Madhunaktam Toshasi Madhumatparthi Vagumbradaha Madhudyarastanah Pita Madhumanno Vanaspati Madhumagum Nastu Suryaha Madhvirgavo Bhavantunaha Madhu 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 Nivedyam Nivedayami. Now, please take the lit arati in your hands and slowly wave it towards Devi Parashakti along with the mantra. Please ring the bell as you do so. Om Rajadhirajaya Prasanya Sahine Namo Vayam Vai Shravanaya Kurmahe Same Kaman Kama Kamaya Makhyam Kameshro Vai Shravano Dadatu Kuberaya Vai Shravanaya Maharajaya Namaha Karpuragauram Karunavataram Samsarasaram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Karpura Niradanam Sandarshayami.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
சகலருக்கும் கிடைக்கும் கேட்ட வரம். மகிழ்ச்சியை வென்ற களிப்புடனே மக்களை காக்கும் பொறுப்புடனே, மகிழ்ச்சியை வென்ற களிப்புடனே தம் மக்களை காக்கும் பொறுப்புடனே, மகிழ்ச்சியின் செல்வமும் அள்ளித்தரும், மகிழ்ச்சியின் செல்வமும் அள்ளித்தரும், இந்த மகராசி முகராசி வெற்றி தரும், இந்த மகராசி முகராசி வெற்றி தரும். சமயம் வரும்போது சமயபுரம் சகலருக்கும் கிடைக்கும் கேட்ட வரம். நான்முகன் மாயவன் ஈஸ்வரன் நவகாளி இவள் கொண்ட திரிசூலம். நான்முகன் மாயவன் ஈஸ்வரன் நவகாளி இவள் கொண்ட திரிசூலம். வான்முகில் வையகம் மாழ்கடல், வான்முகில் வையகம் மாழ்கடல், மாரியை நினைப்பூட்டும் அடையாளம், எழில் மாரியை நினைப்பூட்டும் அடையாளம். சமயம் வரும்போது சமயபுரம் சகலருக்கும் கிடைக்கும் கேட்ட வரம். தருவாள் தரிசனம் தருவாள், சரணம் என்றால் வருவாள், தருவாள் தரிசனம் தருவாள், அம்மா சரணம் என்றால் வருவாள். சமயம் வரும்போது சமயபுரம் சகலருக்கும் கிடைக்கும் கேட்ட வரம். சமயபுரம் மாரியம்மா அருள் சன்னதி தொழுவோம் வா, சந்ததிகள் வாழ்ந்திடவே அவள் பாதம் தொழுவோம் வா. ஒரு தடவை போய் வந்தா நம்ம சந்ததி வாழ்ந்திடுமே, சமயபுரம் காட்சி கண்டா நம்ம சங்கடம் மாறிடுமே. பூமுகத்தை பார்த்து விட்டா ஓங்காரி மாரியம்மா, மனத்தை வாழ வைப்பா நம்ம தாய் மாரியம்மா. சமயபுரம் மாரியம்மா அருள் சன்னதி தொழுவோம் வா, சந்ததிகள் வாழ்ந்திடவே அவள் பாதம் தொழுவோம் வா. வைத்தால் பெரும் வெற்றி சேருமே. தாய்ப்பாட்டை பாட கேட்டால் ராகங்கள் தோன்றுமே. தாய் வீடு என்றும் வந்தால் வேதனை மாறுமே. தாயின்றி பூமி இல்லை, சோரோட்டும் தாயவை. தாயின்றி காற்றும் இல்லை, உயிர் ஓட்டும் தாயவள். தாயின்றி யாரும் இல்லை, கருவாக மாறுவாள். தாயின்றி வாழ்க்கை இல்லை, வழிகாட்டியாகுவாள். சமயபுரம் மாரியம்மா அருள் சன்னதி தொழுவோம் வா. சந்ததிகள் வாழ்ந்திடவே அவள் பாதம் தொடுவோம் வா. ஒரு தடவை போய் வந்தா நம்ம சந்ததி வாழ்ந்திடுமே. சமயபுரம் காட்சி கண்டா நம்ம சங்கடம் மாறிடுமே. பூமுகத்தை பார்த்து விட்டா பூங்காரி மாரியம்மா. சீமனத்தை வாழ வைப்பா நம்ம தாய் மாரியம்மா. சமயபுரம் மாரியம்மா அருள் சன்னதி தொழுவோம் வா. சந்ததிகள் வாழ்ந்திடவே அவள் பாதம் புறம் கோவிலிலே விளையாட்டம். செங்கரும்பு செழிச்சிருக்கு குத்து குத்தாட்டம். அது இனிப்பதற்கு அருள் தந்தா முத்து முத்தாட்டம். குங்குமம் பொட்டணிவோம், திருமஞ்சள பூசிடுவோம். தேவியை வேண்டிடுவோம், அவள் கோவில் வலம் வருவோம். குங்குமம் பொட்டணிவோம், திருமஞ்சள பூசிடுவோம். தேவியை வேண்டிடுவோம், அவள் கோவில் வலம் வருவோம். ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி பராசக்தி பராசக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி பராசக்தி பராசக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி பராசக்தி பராசக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி.
அம்மா செவந்திருக்க ஆவேசம் கொண்டு கருப்புகளே காவிரிக்க ஓடுங்களே. கொல்லூரு குங்குமம் கோபத்தை காட்டவே ஆத்தா செவந்தபடி மாறாளே. வெள்ளி பிரம்பெடுத்து வாராளே. அம்மா செவந்திருக்க ஆவேசம் கொண்டிருக்க சொல்லாம ஓடுங்களே. கொல்ல தரும் மாயங்களே, எல்லை விட்டு ஓடுங்களே. வேப்ப மரத்தடி பூச நடக்குது, வேதவல்லி வரசேரி பம்ப சொல்லுது. வேப்ப மரத்தடி பூச நடக்குது, வேதவல்லி வரசேரி பம்ப சொல்லுது. பூத காத்துல ஊரும் பிடிகளை ஓட சொல்லி அம்மா விட்ட சூலம் வருது. பூத காத்துல ஊரும் பிடிகளை ஓட சொல்லி அம்மா விட்ட சூலம் வருது. வேப்ப இலையிலே கத்தி போலவே அத்தா இருக்கிறா தெரியலையா. ஆடி காத்திலே ஏறி வருகிறா, கொல்லாமாயமே ஓடலையா. வரும் மாயங்களே கருமாறி வந்திருக்க கண்ணு சேவந்திருக்க காத்து கருப்புகளே காதரிக்க ஓடுங்களே கொல்லூரு குங்குமம் கோபத்தை காட்டவே ஆத்தா சேவந்தபடி வாராளே வெள்ளி பிரம்பெடுத்து வாராளே சமயபுரத்து கதவு திறக்க சிங்கம் ஒண்ணு பிடரி சிலிர்க்க கருவறை விட்டு தேவி அம்மா வாராளே அக்னி ஜுவாலை கண்ணி விளக்க உடுக்கை
தயவு செய்யும் மாதா சமய புராதா தேன் தருவா ஆத்தா வேத புராதா தயவு செய்யும் மாதா சமய புராதா வேலனுக்கு வேல் கொடுத்து வெண்ணீற்றில்
சக்தி காளிகாம்பா. ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். உலகெங்கும் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். உலகெங்கும் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். தேவலோக கன்னியரும் நாகலோக கன்னியரும் வழிபட்டு பணிந்திட்ட காளிகாம்பா. ஆதித்ய பிரகாச அழகோடு உருகாட்டும் பாச்சாங்கு சத்தாளே காளிகாம்பா. கலைமகளை திருமகளை இருவிழியாய் கொண்டவளை உனை போற்றி பணிகின்றோம் காளிகாம்பா. சத்ரபதி சேவாதி சுப்பிரமணிய பாரதியர் தொழுதிட்ட தூயவளே காளிகாம்பா. ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். எங்கெங்கும் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். எங்கெங்கும் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம்.
ஓம் 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 ஓம். ஓம் 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 ஓம். ஓம் ஹ்ரீம் ஓம் 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 ஓம். ஓம் 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 ஓம். கைலாசத்து பரமசக்தி பரமேஸ்வரி பராசக்தி அவதாரங்கள் அவதரித்திட அருணையில் மகமாரி குலதெய்வமாய் மலர்ந்திருக்கும் நான் பரமேஸ்வரி பராசக்தி சமயபுரத்து நிலை கொண்டு ஜகமெல்லாம் ஆண்டருளும் சமயபுரத்து மகாமாரி அருணையில் அபீதகுஜாம்பிகை காசி ராமேச்சுரம் பாண்டி மலையாளத்து 108 சக்தி பீடங்களில் மகாசக்தி பரமேஸ்வரியாய் பராசக்தியாய் மலர்ந்தருளி காஞ்சியில் காமாட்சி அருணையில் அபீதகுஜாம்பிகை மதுரையில் மீனாட்சி காசியில் விசாலாட்சி கைலாசத்து ஞானாட்சி சமயபுரத்து இந்திராட்சி போற்றியூர் வடிவுடையாள் கோட்டை காளிகா ஆனைக்கா அகிலாண்டேஸ்வரி அன்னை புன்னை நல்லூர் மகமாயி தஞ்சாவூர் பெரியநாயகி திருச்சானூர் பத்மாவதி திகம்பரி தக்ஷிணேசத்து தக்ஷிணாகாளி நீக்கமர நிறைந்து பூதங்கள் 5ஆகி தத்துவங்கள் 36ஆய் பரமசிவன் அங்கம் ஆளும் அங்காளி ஓங்காளி பரமசக்தி பரமேஸ்வரி பராசக்தி நித்யானந்தன் திருமேனி இறங்கி நிஜாவதாரமாய் மலர்ந்து உலகுக்கெல்லாம் அருளாசியும் அருள்வாக்கும் நல்லதும் தந்து நல்வாக்குஞ் சொல்லி மங்களம் செய்திட்ட மங்களம் செய்திட மங்களம் செய்திட்டு மங்களம் செய்திட மங்களமே ஆக்கிட கண்மலர்ந்தேன். ஆயிரங்கனுடையாளிந்திராட்சி ஆனந்த திருமுகம் மலர்ந்தேன். அம்பிகை இங்கெழுந்தருளி அத்துணை பேருக்கும் அத்துணை நலமும் ஆனந்தமும் தந்தேன். வாழ்வீர்கள் வளத்தோடு நாமே நித்யானந்தன் திருமேனி தாங்கி பச்சைப்பட்டினி விரதம் இருந்து பக்தர்கள் உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் எல்லா நன்மையும் தந்து தோஷமெல்லாம் நீக்கி சந்தோஷம் ஒன்றே தந்து நந்தாத ஆனந்தத்து நிலைத்திருக்கச் செய்து உங்கள் நெஞ்சலாம் நிறைந்து உயிரெல்லாம் உயிர்ப்பித்து வாழ்வெல்லாம் வளமாக்கி அஷ்டலக்ஷ்மியும் ஐஸ்வர்யங்கள் 16 பேறுகள் பெருமையெல்லாம் ஆயகலைகள் 64 எல்லா நன்மையும் எல்லோர்க்கும் அளித்திடவே வந்தேன். ஜீனத்து கொரோனா ஒழியட்டும். என் மக்களெல்லாம் உடல் நலமும் மனநலமும் உயிர் நலமும் அடையட்டும். ஒற்றவம் செய்ய வேண்டிய கோமகன்கள் சிலர் கொடுந்தொற்று கொரோனாவை உபயோகப்படுத்தி அவம் செய்கின்றார். அந்த அவமெல்லாம் ஒழியட்டும். என் பக்தர்க்கும் மக்கட்கும் எல்லா நன்மையும் நிகழட்டும். மங்களமாய் வெற்றியாய் பச்சைப்பட்டினி விரதமிருந்து பரமசிவன் பத்தினி நான் நல்லதைச் செய்திட நன்மையைத் தந்திட நித்யானந்தன் திருமேனி தாங்கி நிஜாவதாரம் கொண்டேன்.
அம்மன் என போற்றும் ஆதிசக்தி காளிகாம்பா. சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி சக்தி ஓம் உலகெங்கும் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் உலகெங்கும் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம். ஆதித்ய பிரகாச அழகோடு உருகாட்டும் பாசாங்கு சத்தாளே காளிகாம்பா.
தோகை மயிலாகி ஆடிக் களிக்கின்ற மாமயிலை கற்பகாம்பா வங்கக் கடலோரம் தங்கி அரசாளும் தாயாரே கற்பகாம்பா தோகை மயிலாகி ஆடிக் களிக்கின்ற மாமயிலை கற்பகாம்பா வங்கக் கடலோரம் தங்கி அரசாளும் தாயாரே கற்பகாம்பா ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம்
ஓம் ஓம் ஓம் ஓம் நித்தியமும் ஆனந்தமாய் நித்யானந்தன் சரீரத்தில் நிலை கொண்டு கைலாசத்து பரமசக்தி பரமேஸ்வரி மகேஸ்வரி பராசக்தி எல்லோருக்கும் அருளாசியும் அருள்வாக்கும் நல்வாக்கும் தந்திடவே சத்திய சங்கல்பங்கொண்டேன். மம சங்கல்பம் சிவ சங்கல்பமஸ்து. மம சங்கல்பம் பரமசிவ சங்கல்பமஸ்து. மம சங்கல்பம் பரமசிவ சங்கல்பமஸ்து. ஓம் 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 ஓம். ஓம் 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 ஆம் கம் 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 ஏம் ஜம் 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 ஏம் ஓம் 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 ஓம். பிளவச் சித்திரை முதல் நாளில் மீண்டும் நித்யானந்தன் சரீரந்தாங்கி நிஜாவதாரம் கொண்டு உங்கள் வினாக்களுக்கு விடையளித்து வரங்களுக்கு சத்திய வாக்களித்து பிரார்த்தனைக்கெல்லாம் வரமளித்து காமாதேனு கற்பவிருட்சமாய் கேட்கும் வரமெலாந்தந்து கேளாத நிலையுந்தந்து நன்மையெல்லாம் தந்து மீண்டும் மலருகின்றேன். மக்காள் ஆனந்தமாயிருங்கள், ஆனந்த வாழ்வில் இருங்கள். பரமசக்தி பரமேஸ்வரி பராசக்தி நான் வெளிப்பட்டு நித்யானந்தன் சரீரத்தில் நிலை கொண்டு மகாமாயி லட்சம் மொழியும் பேசுவேன், நீங்கள் இருந்த விடத்திருந்தே என் கைத்தாங்கும் வேப்பிலையின் மனத்தை வர வைப்பேன். உங்கள் உள்நாக்கில் வேப்பிலையின் ருசியை அளிப்பேன். உடலுக்குள் இருக்கும் நோயெல்லாம் தீர்ப்பேன். உள்ளங்கையில் திருநீறு கொடுப்பேன். உச்சந்தலையில் குங்குமம் அளிப்பேன். மங்களத்துவம் கொடுப்பேன். தீர்க்க சுமங்கலியாய் வைத்திருப்பேன். புற்றுமண்ணை கொட்டி புற்று நோயெல்லாம் தீர்ப்பேன். மந்திர ஒலியாலே உங்கள் உயிருக்கெல்லாம் மங்களந்தருவேன். ஊரெல்லாம் கோயில் கொண்டு உங்கள் உள்ளமெல்லாம் நிலை கொண்டு உங்கள் வீடெல்லாம் ஆலயங்கண்டு உங்கள் உயிரெல்லாம் உயிர்த்திருக்க எல்லா நலமும் செய்வேன். ஓம் 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 ஓம்.
ஈசனுடன் நாட செய்த தோல்வி கண்ட காரணத்தால் எல்லை தாண்டி சென்றவளே தில்லையம்மா. குங்குமத்தில் கோட்டை கட்டி வெள்ளை நிற பட்டுடுத்தி உள்ளங்களை ஆள்பவளே தில்லையம்மா. காளிதாசன் பாட வைத்து காளினி கேட்டிருந்து லீலை பல செய்தவளே தில்லையம்மா. நல்லெண்ணம் கொண்டவளே நல்லெண்ணெய் அபிஷேகம் நலமோடு காண்கின்ற தில்லையம்மா. ஓம் சக்தி 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 அங்கார சக்திகளே அகோர ரூபினியே ஐயாவாடி பிரத்யங்கரா. ஓங்கார சக்திகளே உலகாளும் நாயகியே ஆத்தாளே பிரத்யங்கரா. அங்கார சக்திகளே அகோர ரூபினியே ஐயாவாடி பிரத்யங்கரா. ஓங்கார சக்திகளே உலகாளும் நாயகியே ஆத்தாளே பிரத்யங்கரா. ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி உலகெங்கும் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி வைத்து பூஜித்த புகழேற்கும் பிரத்யங்கரா மாயா வினோத சாஸ்திரத்தில் வலுப்பெற்ற மகத்தான மகமாயி பிரத்யங்கரா ஆயிரமாய் முகம் கொண்டு ஈராயிரம் கரம் கொண்டு நரசிம்ம யுத்தம் கண்ட பிரத்யங்கரா
ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் எங்கெங்கும் உன் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் எங்கெங்கும் உன் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம்
கண்ணங்கரு கருத்த பச்சை நிற மேனிகளே அனகாவூர் பச்சையம்மா முக்கண்ணன் கண்மூடி அக்கணமே உருமாறி வந்தாயே பச்சையம்மா கண்ணங்கரு கருத்த பச்சை நிற மேனிகளே அனகாவூர் பச்சையம்மா முக்கண்ணன் கண்மூடி அக்கணமே உருமாறி வந்தாயே பச்சையம்மா
ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம்
அண்ணனுக்கு முறை கேட்ட அத்தி வீரர் என்பவர் மகள் என்று ஆண்டி சிவம் அழைத்து மகிழ்வாகும் மீனாட்சியே. 3 தமிழ் படைத்து சான்றோர் பலர் வளர்த்து அரசாளும் மீனாட்சியே. ஆண்டி மகள் என்று ஆண்டி சிவம் அழைத்து மகிழ்வாகும் மீனாட்சியே.
ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் எங்கெங்கும் உன் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் எங்கெங்கும் உன் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம்.
நான் மாடக் கூடல் என்று பார்ப்போற்றி பதினேற்றும் பலவாழும் மலைமகளே மீனாட்சியே. கால்மாறி சிவமாட கண் கொண்டு பார்க்கின்ற பெரும்பேறு பெற்றவளே மீனாட்சியே. கைலாய பர்வதத்தை கண்ணெதிரே பார்த்தது போல் மாமதுரை தலம் கண்டோம் மீனாட்சியே. ஆடல் விளையாடல் 64 அரங்கேற்ற கண்டவளே மீனாட்சியே.
ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம் சக்தி ஓம்.
மகமாயி சமயபுரத்தாயே உன் மகள் எனக்கு எல்லாமும் நீயே. மகமாயி சமயபுரத்தாயே உன் மகள் எனக்கு எல்லாமும் நீயே. கொள்ளிடத்தின் கரை மேலே உன் கோவில் தரும் குங்குமம் தான் மங்கையர்க்கு காவல். தரும் குங்குமம் தான் மங்கையர்க்கு காவல். மகமாயி சமயபுரத்தாயே உன் மகள் எனக்கு எல்லாமும் நீயே. கண் கொடுக்கும் கண்ணபுர தேவி அற்பருவான இமயமலை செல்வி. கண் கொடுக்கும் கண்ணபுர தேவி அற்பருவான இமயமலை செல்வி. மூவிலை வேல் கை கொண்ட காளி பகை முடிக்க வந்த எங்கள் முத்துமாரி. மகமாயி சமயபுரத்தாயே உன் மகள் எனக்கு எல்லாமும் நீயே. வேப்பமரம் நிழல் கொடுக்கும் வீடு அது வினை தீர்த்த நீ அமைத்த கூடு. வேப்பமரம் நிழல் கொடுக்கும் வீடு அது வினை தீர்த்த நீ அமைத்த கூடு. திருநீரே அம்மா உன் மருந்து அதை அணிந்தாலே நோய் ஓடும் பறந்து. பெற்றவளே நீ அறிவாய் என்னை உன் பேரருளால் வளர்ந்த இந்த பெண்ணை. பெற்றவளே நீ அறிவாய் என்னை உன் பேரருளால் வளர்ந்த இந்த பெண்ணை. கற்றகலை சிறு துளியே எனக்கு அதை கடலாக்கி வைத்த புகழ் உனக்கு. மகமாயி சமயபுரத்தாயே உன் மகள் எனக்கு எல்லாமும் நீயே. கொள்ளிடத்தின் கரை மேலே உன் கோவில் தரும் குங்குமம் தான் மங்கையர்க்கு காவல். தரும் குங்குமம் தான் மங்கையர்க்கு காவல். மகமாயி சமயபுரத்தாயே உன் மகள் எனக்கு
பாசமுள்ள மாறி பாளையத்துக்காரி பாராளும்
ஓம் 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 ஓம்.
வேப்பஞ்சேலக்காரி வேதாந்தமாரி வீராப்புக்காரி பவானி தாயே பாம்பா இருப்பா பாளையத்துக்காரி பார்த்தா சிரிப்பா பாலுக்கவ ஏங்கி கோலம் படைச்சா கோவம் பொறுப்பா கோடல் மாடல் கூத்தாடுவா ஆரடியாச்சு ஓரடியாக ஓரடி பொங்கல் வச்சிட கேப்பா அடியவர் நினைத்திடும் வரம் கொடுப்பா அடி தொழும் அனைவர்க்கும் நலம் கொடுப்பா பாசமுள்ள மாறி பாளையத்துக்காரி பாராளும் தேவி பவானி தாயே வேப்பஞ்சேலக்காரி வேதாந்தமாரி வீராப்புக்காரி பவானி தாயே சுயம்பாயிருப்பா பாளையத்துக்காரி சங்கு சக்கரம் சூலக்கரம் தாங்கி ஆடி பொறந்தா ஆடி கழிப்பா ஆடும் கரகம் சேர்ந்தாடுவா கண்ணனி தங்கை தென்னவர் மங்கை கண்ணொளி தந்த கண்ணின காப்பா அடித்தண்டம் நடப்பவர் குடி நிலைப்பா அனல் குண்டம் மிதிப்பவர் குலம் தழைப்பா பாசமுள்ள மாறி பாளையத்துக்காரி பாராளும் தேவி பவானி தாயே வேப்பஞ்சேலக்காரி வேதாந்தமாரி வீராப்புக்காரி பவானி தாயே நெருப்பா இருப்பா நினைச்சா குளிர்ந்திடுவா பொறுப்பா இருப்பா கொடுப்பா வரவரமா பாசமுள்ள மாறி பாளையத்துக்காரி பாராளும் தேவி பவானி தாயே வேப்பஞ்சேலக்காரி வேதாந்தமாரி வீராப்புக்காரி பவானி தாயே உலகமெல்லாம் படைச்சவளே அடுக்கடுக்கா பேர் படைச்சு அகிலமெல்லாம் நிறைஞ்சவளே அத்தா வேப்பங்கொழுந்தெடுத்து வேர்க்காட்டில் விளையாடும் வேர்க்கண்ணி கருமாரியே வேப்பங்களி படைச்சா கேட்கும் வரம் கொடுக்கும் ஆத்தாளே திரிசூலியே வேப்பங்கொழுந்தெடுத்து வேர்க்காட்டில் விளையாடும் வேர்க்கண்ணி கருமாரியே வேப்பங்களி படைச்சா கேட்கும் வரம் கொடுக்கும் ஆத்தா
गुरुवन्दनं नित्यानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. Let's go through the disclaimers. Security measures. No photography, video, audio recording. Important cautions. Please be aware of the important cautions. What is power manifestation? Let's hear from Bhagwan himself explaining what is power manifestation.
All the 25 states of consciousness, when they happen in you, due to your chemicals and hormones ups and downs, it is powerlessness. When it happens in you, out of your free will and consciousness, it is powerfulness. That's all. When you fall into sleep, it is powerlessness. When you enter into sleep, it is powerfulness. When you fall into dream, it is powerlessness. When you decide to dream, it is powerfulness. So I have added the ultimate powerfulness, Turyatita, in your whole being and doing. Manifest all the powers. Understand, power manifestation is nothing but cognitive shift. It is not work. It is cognitive shift. Understand? It is just cognitive shift. It's not work. Work is a 4-letter word. Power manifestation is cognitive shift. Playing with life. Playing with being alive. Static matter, dynamic activity, strategic existence, all these three has no boundary. You are one with it. You are alive in everything. Everything listens to you. Everything decides as you want. Power manifestation is cognitive shift, raising your frequency, not work.
Beautifully, Bhagavan explained what is power manifestation. Science of power manifestation is authentic, time-tested, scientific, and foolproof. The Shastra Pramanas, these are the Pramanas, evidences from different scriptures and how the humanity have manifested all the powers of Paramashiva as human having a breakthrough of superconscious being. Here, Shastra Pramana, reference from the scriptures, the eternal, unchangeable truth revealed in the source scriptures, the Vedas and the Agamas. Artha Pramana, the experience of the Rishis, Munis, Ganas, Nayanamas, Alvars, Siddhas, all of them have manifested all the powers of Paramashiva, which is authentic, time-tested, foolproof and scientific. Atma Pramana, account of His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, this millennium's avatar's personal experience of each power manifestation. Bhagavan's very own Leelas, and Shakshi Pramana, evidences of the devotees, disciple, followers all around the world manifesting the powers of Paramashiva, initiated by Bhagavan himself. Pratyaksha Pramana, Pratyaksha scientific Pramana evidences. Scientific study measuring the effect of being in the enlightened state. Bhagavan beautifully says how the thoughtlessness and how we can experience the higher superconscious space when we are manifesting these powers. Again and again, he gives us immediately after satsang, darshan, for us to manifest, because all the diksha, darshan, boons, removing our karma and all that he has showered on us to manifest as our reality. Even in the temple, if you get the prasada, you have to apply it on your forehead or you have to take it inside. The prasada will be cooked, offered, and then given to you. Only you have to take it inside to experience that. Same way, power manifestation raises you into the Parashakti space and manifesting as Parashakti as yourself. That is the most beautiful space, Bhagavan says, for each one of us to have a superconscious breakthrough. And it is very much possible. Here are the evidences to tell us that it is possible for each one of us to experience the higher consciousness. Let's go to the Shastra Pramana. Shastra Pramana are the eternal, unchangeable truth revealed in the source scriptures. This is from the Shiva Sutra 1.19. Shakti Sandhane Sariro Patihi. Bhagavan has beautifully explained this. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, by aiming and fixing the self on Shakti, uniting in oneness with the supreme power, the embodiment of that which is cognized and willed, manifest at once as length, breadth, depth, and time and space. Beautifully, Bhagavan has given by aiming and fixing the self on Shakti. We are always, Bhagavan says, with 25 different direction we are jumping. The mind is in one space, the emotion is one space, the thoughts are in one space, each one running in a different riot, and we have to put everything together to think something, to have a clarity of something. It's like 25 different little consciousness running a riot on us. Bhagavan says when he is sitting down, all the 25 heads work together as one conscious space and manifest as reality. To bring all that into one space is Paramashiva, space of oneness. And uniting in oneness with Paramashiva as a supreme power, understanding you are Paramashiva is the highest integrity that you can offer to Guru's feet. Bhagavan says, the only gift I could give Arunagiri Yogeshwara is holding that I am Paramashiva, as every thought will be only aligned to that context. That is what is the greatest gift you can give it to the Guru. He only looks for that space in you. Are you doing functioning, action, words, thoughts, everything aligned to that you are Paramashiva, the powerful space, or getting diluted that I need this, I need that, I have to do this, I have to get this, I have to achieve this. All that running race is only a delusion. The running race can be done if we are enlightened and hold that space of oneness, and from there we function. But unfortunately, we are only running powerless. And if we raise ourselves to the higher consciousness, we will be running with such a command as an emperor. Each one to be an emperor inside is what Bhagavan is giving us so many boons, initiations, and superconscious breakthrough, making us manifest all these powers. Power manifestation is a shift in the perception that we have, that we are just a human and we are suffering with all the health issues, wealth issues, job, relationship, all that we are going through is nothing but a way we perceive is wrong. It is not that it does not exist. It exists, but the way we perceive it shifts. Then we can solve the problem. We are only running again and again, falling into the same pit, driving ourselves crazy and driving everything crazy around us. And in spite of that, Bhagavan gives us the boon and initiate and put us back into normal. Again, we run a riot and go back to the confusion. Bhagavan says so beautifully, you can't put one foot in the sandalwood and one foot in the drainage. You have to decide where you want to be. You can't sleep and wake up. Same way, you can't have a dream and deep sleep. Same, you cannot have waking and awakened state. You have to let go these identity to experience the higher consciousness, who you are. When you align to who you are, that I am Paramashiva, manifesting as Parashakti, whether I make a coffee or I do a financial decision or life decision, I am in the space of Paramashiva who's manifesting through me and making the whole thing happen. Such a beautiful space of oneness happens when you align to Paramashiva. Each of the thought, each of the words that you utter, again and again aligning yourself to Paramashiva space makes you the higher consciousness and brings you to the highest integrity, and things start falling in place because you are clear about yourself, not knowing what to do, how to do, where I'm stuck, how I'm stuck, and why things are not happening. Nothing we know, and only thing we know is we align to the higher consciousness as our integrity to Bhagavan. It is the integrity which shows us things very clear and very profound, so that we can make our decision more with a clarity, more with ultimate truth, and have a breakthrough in our life. The clarity that you need is not outside. The clarity that you need is inside, that you're seeking for something which is the Paramashiva space in you. When you seek that deeply and declare that is your identity, then outside also things become very clear. You're making beautiful decisions in every place, that you win everything so beautifully because you're looking from a higher matured space. Outside also, what you are inside, that is what reflects in your life as outside. So beautiful. Bhagavan gives us such a beautiful space of integrity to understand the higher science. That is what he says by aiming and fixing the self on Shakti. Our self, that we are Paramashiva as the ultimate source. And then he says, uniting in oneness with Paramashiva, letting Paramashiva drive us wherever he wants. He knows what to manifest the best way. We can trust him and he can manifest all the reality for us much more than we can. Even now, that's what he's doing, but he will be doing such beautiful space when you let him to do fully. Embodiment of that is cognized. When you're able to understand these words, when you're able to understand and grasp what Bhagavan is giving us, you will manifest the highest power. That is why it says that which is cognized and willed. Willed is the persistence. You understand that you have to hold this cognition for a long time. It's not you hold it now and it just happens tomorrow. It is that powerful when you hold it that powerful. But unfortunately, we have only few seconds of our intention. After that, we are diverted into so many things. So that which is willed, you holding the cognition for a longer time, that becomes your reality. That is, every word in the sutra is sculpted so beautifully by Bhagavan for us to manifest the higher power. Let's go to Apta Pramana. Apta Pramana are the rishis, munis, ganas, nainamas, alvars who have manifested all the powers of Paramashiva. This is from Sai Sat Charitra, chapter 43 to 44. How beautiful that Sai Baba has manifested this reality when he was leaving his body. Beautifully, he told the disciples to come and chant in front of him. And they did the chanting and repeatedly chanting, and he prolonged it to make everybody understand that it's so important. The last thought, Bhagavan beautifully says, what we live the whole life, the last thought will be of that. If we live, I am Paramashiva, the last thought will be yourself as Paramashiva and manifesting as Jivan Mukti, as a liberation. So Baba makes his devotees, disciple, understand this very beautiful concept when he is leaving the body. Now let's go to Atma Pramana. Bhagavan beautifully narrates.
Swamiji is seeing. I'm dancing for him. That cognition is what I enjoy. Understand that depth. That's a big difference. A man who is length-based will enjoy only the dimensions of the person who is dancing, or the dress of the person who is dancing, or the movements of the person who is dancing. If somebody is based on the breath, they will enjoy the emotions expressed, the attitudes shown, bhava, the art part of it. A length-based person will enjoy the sexual part of it, the physical dimension. The breath-based person will enjoy the art form of it, part of it, the emotion. The depth-based person enjoys the cognition with which they dance. Understand, that is the difference between the length, breadth and depth. I am excited because I am going to make these kids materialize, teleport. Understand, listen carefully. When they move to the length dimension, they can change anything they want. They can actually physically play with things, physically act with things. So even though I am excited about the depth, because I think from the beginning I am a doer. Even in me, when these powers started manifesting, the first question I asked Vibhudananda Puri, actually these powers started manifesting in me much before I even had darshan of Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Arunagiri Yogeshwara gave only the depth related powers. These length related powers have started manifesting in me. Even Vibhudananda Puri and Yogananda Swami, they manifested it, these powers in me. And when it started manifesting, the first question I asked Vibhudananda Puri, what is the use? She got really annoyed because these powers come after 25-30 years of practice, and she was screaming, even after 40 years of tapas, only once in a while when I am in samadhi I can manifest these powers. You fellow, you are casually playing with all these powers and you are asking me, what is the use? I said, no, I'm not disrespecting, but what's the use? Then she said, whenever she feels that I am very difficult to handle and she can't handle me, she will send me to somebody. She'll say, go and ask Visri Swami. That's all. Visri Swami, anything you ask, BD only, that's all. He will never answer. He will never open the mouth. Just go on. Hey, get the next one. And he'll pick up the next BD. And it's very difficult to get an answer from him. And it means I know that that question cannot be answered at that moment, or I cannot be handled at that moment. That's all is the answer. I'll just keep quiet. So when I asked this question also, I did not get any answer. They just know I cannot be handled at that moment. And she said, go and ask Visri Swami. Sometimes with Visri Swami it is too funny. Yogi Ram Kumar, he will do all that and I will ask question and he'll be smoking. After 3-4 hours, I will again ask question. He'll be smoking the BD. After 2-3 hours, again I'll ask the question. Hey, pour the tea in the coconut. That he will have a coconut shell in which he used to drink. Pour the tea in that. That is the answer. That is the answer I will get. Nothing more. Nothing can move. Nothing will happen. He'll just say, hey, pour the tea. Tea utrade. In very colloquial Tamil. He doesn't speak fluent Tamil, so he'll tell in very colloquial Tamil. Tea utra. Otherwise, somebody else, some other devotees come. He will complain to them. Means he'll say, in colloquial Tamil, that I can't handle this fellow. When you are going, take this fellow and go. And he'll tell. Only Arunagiri Ishra can solve. If only he was able to handle me. He was able to handle all the questions. Or immediately experientially able to give answers. I remember once very clearly. Visri Swami was sitting and fanning. He used to have a fan, hand fan, made of palm leaf. And I don't know how many of you were close enough to him. I've been very close enough to him. And he will be sitting and fanning. Once like this, some question I was asking. Finally, he got so fed up. He said, my father has to come directly to answer all your questions and problems. He will come. Go. In few days, I had darshan of Arunagiri Ishra. He said it in such a way, only my father can handle you. We all can't handle you. Only my father has to come to handle you, fellow. Only he can solve and answer all your questions. Yes. It's actually a deity of him, not his original photo. I know him too well. It is a statue. This photo is a statue. It's not.
In life.
So beautiful. Now let's listen to the Shakshi Pramana.
What is my father's first name? And she said, George. And I'm like, how in the hell does she know my father's first name? Then somebody asked me, when did I graduate from pharmacy school? And I look in this mirror that has this black Jnananjana on it, and the numbers are written in the mirror, 1994, and that's exactly when she graduated from pharmacy school. So these experiences of oneness that we have through Shaktipat are expressing themselves in an ability to have knowledge that as yet the world has seen, this kind of.
So beautiful. All these again and again testimonials and Bhagwan's very own narration of the dimensions that he manifested as reality. It shows us that each one of us can experience all these powers. Logical question, we are going to have the manifestation of length dimension. That is, when you're going to have a partner, the partner can ask you any questions from different subjects, and just by seeing through the third eye, you are going to answer whatever appears in your third eye You're going to write it down and answer them, and simply they will be beautifully correct. And if you have the Jnananjan, you can apply it on the mirror and you can see it on the mirror. If you have Jnananjan in your Kantamala, that is what given. Otherwise, you can just see through your third eye, whatever appears, you can just write down. Now we'll go to the guidelines. Make sure you have a pen and paper. And if you have a camera, please take the camera and download the timestamp app. You can start recording this whole thing. Such a beautiful experience that Bhagavan is giving us. When we record it, we can share it with the world and simply manifest our reality. Now, randomly ask question. It can be logical, mathematical question, derivation, formulas, analysis, something which is measurable and tangible, and you can make sure that's not known to you, those kind of formulas or those kind of details. You can use banyan leaves, you can use the mirror, you can use the kavi cloth. You can apply the Jnananjan on them and then use it in simply the Jnananjan will show you the reality. What is Jnananjan? Bhagavan's own DNA. When he looks in the lamp and looks at the light of the lamp through his third eye, and the carbon which is taken from the lamp, which is touching the surface, and which the carbon which comes on the lamp, that carbon is the Jnananjan that Bhagavan blesses and gives. His very own DNA from his third eye simply will manifest as reality. If you have it in the locket, you can apply in your third eye and your temples, and you can apply on the kavi cloth or mirror, and simply they will show you. If you don't have, that's fine. You look through your third eye and Bhagavan will manifest through you. Parashakti can manifest through anything. If you are thinking like, how will I manifest? Bhagavan clearly says, for all the Kailash Kotiyar manifesting past session, I initiate everyone who comes for the session, and simply they will manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. So after you write down at the end of the 2 cycles, you can verify with your partner. If you don't have a partner, you've taken something from the Google, make sure you verify authentically from the Google. Do not ask for some clues or see some part and then write other part. Do not do anything. Let it be just manifestation. How Ramanujam just said, everything is the Devi who gives all the detail, and I just write down. I don't know anything other than Devi. He doesn't speak about the formulas. He doesn't speak about math. He says only I know Devi and I know she tells me, I write it down. That is all he does. And the beautiful space of oneness will make you write all that is there to download and manifest as powers. Now let's go to the instruction for manifesting the power. Let's sit straight with the head, neck and spine in a straight line. And beautifully hold that oneness space. And remember Paramashiva in your third eye. Again and again, bring the awareness to your third eye. Bringing your awareness to your third eye, simply you will see the attention center very prominent and very sensitive. And complete unclutch from any of the experience in the outer world, any of your thought current from the outer world. Complete completion, the essence of completion, Bhagavan says, making things completely redundant, irrelevant. How you wake up from your dream, even though you have such a trauma in your dream, when you wake up, you don't blame anybody, you don't curse anybody, nor run to the hospital. You are in complete completion. Same way, when you sit for power manifestation session, complete everything that you know as your identity, as your knowledge, as your impression, anything that you know as your opinion, judgment, everything, just drop everything that you know and simply surrender to Bhagavan's lotus feet and sit only as Parashakti. Every bit of you is Parashakti, manifesting all the powers of Paramashiva again and again, holding that and chanting the Mahavakya, enjoying her smile as your smile, enjoying her looks as your looks, enjoying her thoughts as your thoughts, everything her as you will simply manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. Again and again, sit as Parashakti, the beautiful, graceful space, her eyes, her smile, her boons, her showering, her caring, uncompromised compassion, her overflowing love. Just be in that space again and again and chant the Mahavakya. Do not go into any other thought. Unclutch from everything and chant the Mahavakya. Now I'll play the oneness capsule. It is the quantum space. You can entangle with that just by looking at it and listening to it. Chant the Mahavakya with it and raise the frequency. You'll have the quantum space to manifest all the powers of Paramashiva. Sit straight with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Remember Paramashiva in your third eye, and whatever questions, answers she gives, just note it down and you will be so surprised. You will just know things beyond, and in so many centuries they would have not figured out, but you can just figure out all these great things. Just when you ask Parashakti to tell you all the details, she will tell you and you can write down. So let's start chanting the Mahavakya and noting down, and at the end of the cycle you can verify.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us.
Paramashivoham, 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 Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham, Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us.
Paramashivoham, 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 Paramashivoham.
Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour. Let the Varni open up. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
So beautiful. Whatever you have experienced, please verify it authentically. For manifesting anything, it takes few seconds only. That Bhagavan says how many minutes it takes for us to talk, how many seconds it makes us to breathe, walk, eat, smile. That much only it takes to manifest all the powers. And such a beautiful space. It just, if somebody asks your name, even in your dreams, you're able to wake up when your name is called. To that level, your name is imprinted in your muscle memory, biomemory, in such a beautiful space that you hold for your name. Same way, all these space, I am Paramashiva, when it is that depth, it will simply manifest as reality. More and more you are in manifesting power space and understanding every minute of our life is power manifestation. And when you surrender to your identity, simply you start manifesting as reality. So please go ahead and verify it authentically. And please make sure everything is authentically, completely correct. So once you verify, now we'll go to the next. We'll go to the next cycle. And let's start. You write your questions again, have a partner. You can have one more cycle of manifestation. Again and again, we surrender to Bhagavan's lotus feet. Simply we can align to the highest reality. And so beautiful, Bhagavan has come down just to shower all of us the ultimate reality. So let's have one more cycle. Let's sit straight, visualize Paramashiva in our third eye, and start downloading all that he wants to shower on us. Completely surrender all that you have confusion, doubts, whatever you have in your mind. Surrender to Bhagwan's lotus feet. I don't have a partner. How do I manifest? I don't know any question. I don't know any answer. Even that, drop at Bhagwan's lotus feet. If he can run the universe, if he can run your system, he knows how to manifest your reality. He'll give you the right thought current when you are in the earning space. Instead of how do I do this? How do I do that? Completely, it is such a beautiful space of oneness which manifests your reality every moment. He teaches us every moment to manifest that reality, bring us back to that completion space that He is manifesting that space also, and not our logical mind. Our logical mind is always telling us that something cannot be done. And Bhagwan is always giving us possibility. Even the impossible things can manifest as our reality. So please go ahead and sit straight with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. And remember Paramashiva in your third eye again and again as Parashakti, her smile, her showering, her boons, her initiations, her enjoying each one of us, and everything, the oneness itself with her as herself. Sit as Parashakti. Whatever she tells, just note it down. It'll be perfect for manifestation. Let's start the second cycle. At the end of the second cycle, you can share with the
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour, let the Vani open up, manifest in all of us. Let Paramashiva overflow, manifest the powers in all our third eyes. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Let Paramashiva's third eye manifest in all our third eyes. Let the Amrita pour. Let the Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Such a beautiful space of oneness all of us are experiencing. And please go ahead and share it in the social media. Verify it authentically, whatever has downloaded, even a word, even a sentence, even some breakthrough formulas, whatever you have downloaded, please Google it or ask your partner whether it's perfectly correct. If it is perfectly correct, then you manifested the powers completely. Or if you just experience the Kundalini energy, and if you experience few words correct, mention those few words and start celebrating. The more you celebrate, the more you manifest powers. The kids celebrate so much when they start walking, start talking, start eating. All the parents celebrate so much when they start it. That's exactly how it happens. When you start walking, it takes 5 years for you to skip and jump. But you start celebrating right from the 1 year that you started walking. Same way, you start manifesting now, even a word, even a thought, even a sentence that is extremely good. You started manifesting the powers of Paramashiva, that you are Paramashiva, the beautiful space of Parashakti manifesting as reality for you. So start celebrating. Share it in tinyurl.com/power-manifestation, Kailash Kotiyar Manifesting Power Group. Please tag it to your friends and families so that they can also be invited for the Devi Darshans and all the Darshans and making them manifest the powers of Paramashiva. Such a beautiful space that Bhagavan has given, showered on us. So surrender all the powerful cognition and power manifestation to Bhagavan's lotus feet. Make sure you are in oneness space of Paramashiva and ask Paramashiva in humble gratitude to make all this as your reality. Thanking Bhagavan completely and ending this session with a Purna Mantra. Yeah, thank you each one of you for sitting for the manifestation session. Don't miss, there'll be more surprises. Please wait for the next person to come and let you know what are the beautiful space that Bhagavan is going to shower on us. So stay tuned. Till then, thank you each one of you to manifest all these powers. And let's thank Bhagavan. Don't miss or forget to post your beautiful powerful cognition and power manifestation in tinyurl.com/power manifestation. And there is a $sign at the end of the YouTube. You can click the $sign to contribute to Kailasa. Thank you each one of you. Let's end with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purna Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamataya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam Paduka Arpanamastu. Om Nithyanandam. Thank you so much. See you again in the next power manifestation session. Please stay tuned for the next
There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifesting the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnations, both. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, literally those cosmic beings manifest through this body. Just like how they manifest in Archa. You see, each God is an independent intelligence to lead you to enlightenment. Each God is a bridge for you to achieve the Shivatva, the ultimate Shiva consciousness. Krishna is the bridge for you to achieve the Krishna consciousness. But Shiva consciousness, Krishna consciousness, all consciousness is one and the same. Ultimate consciousness only. So that energy itself completely expresses
Just like Radhika, when I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it. I find that the only way to relish this sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika.
Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. It cleanses the karmas of lifetimes. It awakens our biomemory to the space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness, and creates a deep and lasting transformation in us.
One or two times have Ganapati Darshan, Venkateshwara Bhava Samadhi Darshan, Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. By third time, fourth time, you will see every prayer you are asking those beings, Ganapati or Venkateshwara or Subramanya or Parashakti. Simply those prayers become reality, and the relationship between you and that cosmic beings built. I tell you, each Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a spiritual treat. Enjoy. Spiritual feast. Enjoy. Don't miss it. Never miss a Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Enjoy Paramashivoham, which is introducing and making you cognize the cosmic principles and cosmic beings. Once, Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my guru, gave me an instruction and then he asked, "Will you do it?" I was shocked. I immediately folded my hands and said, "You are God, you are Shiva. How can I not do what you say?" He laughed and said, "No, only if you know I am the guru who is going to make you experience God, you need to listen to me." Understand? The most powerful cognition is God is Guru to make you realize you are God. Only then you will achieve enlightenment. Guru is the manifest form of Paramashiva. Paramashiva is unmanifest source of Guru. Once, Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my guru, gave me an instruction and then he asked, "Will you do it?" I was shocked. I immediately folded my hands and said, "You are God, you are Shiva. How can I not do what you say?" He laughed and said, "No, only if you know I am the guru who is going to make you experience God, you need to listen to me." Understand? The most powerful cognition is God is Guru to make you realize you are God. Only then you will achieve enlightenment. Guru is the manifest form of Paramashiva. Paramashiva is unmanifest source of Guru. All powerful cognitions, knowledge, only when you live power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. This is a fundamental truth. Hinduism is greater science. We do everything centered on greater science of cosmos called Vedas and Agamas. That is the branding of Hinduism. That is the core center of Kailasa. That is the way Kailasa should manifest and live. In one line, if I have to put it in a simple way, seeing always each other with a tremendous love that everyone is Paramashiva. There each other, the core cognition should be seeing each other as Paramashiva. That is where the seed of Kailasa starts. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist. Not by any revolution, but by evolution. And Kailasa's enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. Celebrate your existence because you are consciousness. I am teaching you the pure science of enlightenment. Paramashivoham. I am revealing this science to you all because I love you all. Because I love you all. Kailasa is an effort, humble effort, and our humble offering at the feet of Paramashiva to keep the grand narrative of Hinduism alive. To make people understand Hinduism is functional system, not just for enlightenment, even economic principles, policies, administrative policies, social structures, everything, in every level. So the humble effort to keep that grand narrative alive is this Kailasa. I welcome all of you, the whole world, to come and celebrate, enjoy not only the enlightenment ecosystem, the beauty of how it is getting revived. Be an insider for this great revival process. If you are an insider even for a startup company, you will understand not only the result of the company, even that being an insider is such a joy. Being an insider when it was happening is something extraordinary. So, I welcome all of you to come and be part of an insider of this revival of Kailasa, the enlightenment ecosystem, sovereign order of Kailasa. Kailasa.
परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyananda, we welcome all the viewers and everybody else for joining us for this very beautiful, a very powerful, and a very, very interesting segment of the glimpses of the Akashic reading, the Devi Parashakti's Akashic reading. And just now we all witnessed a very powerful power manifestation process, and we have learned a lot in the last few hours. Now, in this segment, all of us are going to be taken through a very, very informative, a very exciting, yet a very scientific segment of Devi Parashakti's revelations through the Akashic readings. Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, has been extending this service of Parashakti's Akashic reading to the humanity each day, attending to questions in hundreds in number, and answering to the questions of people from various walks of life, like doctors, scientists, researchers, performing miracles in the lives of devotees and disciples. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism every day is manifesting this extraordinary, the science of Akashic reading, and extending that service to the humanity. Sri Kailasa's Department of Religion and Worship and Kailasa's Department of Human Services is extending this beautiful offering every day to humanity, where we have thousands of people that join from different regions, from different parts of the world, different walks of life. They put in their boons, pray requests, their questions about past, present, and future at the feet of Devi Parashakti, and they get the direct revelations from cosmic archives. Now, Devi has been answering so many questions of people.
Actually, just before we enter into that, just wanted to brief to all of you. Pretty sure all of you by now would have heard about the Akashic reading. But all the viewers who are joining us now, just to brief to all of you, whatever has happened, happening, and yet to happen, all these three are recorded in something called as the space. And these are stored as in the cosmic archives, which is accessible only to avatars. And we are so blessed that today we are going to get to listen to these revelations. And we are now actually today in this segment, we are going to be sharing with you some of the phenomenal revelations directly from these cosmic archives, how they have manifested, what are the scientific studies that are backing up these revelations directly from Devi Parashakti herself. Now, why these Akashic readings? Understand, when you start cognizing the macrocosmic existence, the macrocosmic patterns, all your microcosmic patterns, problems, difficulties, everything just becomes redundant. And there are a lot more exciting things to learn about this. Now, before we learn about what exactly Devi revealed, etc., we are now going to be actually listening from Devi Parashakti on one of the very, very phenomenal revelation. Right now, the COVID-19 is taking a toll in the world, right? Literally, the whole world has a new norm. The modus operandi of human beings has significantly changed. But does this have an end? Is there a full stop for this pandemic?
And in the light of this pandemic, actually one very important subject that's been discussed a lot at this point of time is also about, people taking the COVID vaccines. Exactly. And a lot of understandings, a lot of controversies, there are a lot of debates that is going on right now with people trying to speak the for and against of the COVID vaccines, and many people are in confusion. Now, we have had an extremely powerful revelation from Devi Parashakti, answering to one of the questions from one of the devotees, where Devi Parashakti revealed an important and a key science behind the some of these COVID vaccines.
So now let us watch that short clipping where Devi Parashakti answers, revealing which vaccine can be taken. Yes, all of you got that? Which vaccine for COVID-19 is the safest to use? Directly from Devi Parashakti herself. I request the NTV operator to kindly play the clipping now.
மிலிந்தமானே ஃபைசர் கொரோனா தடுப்பூசியும் மாடர்னா தடுப்பூசியும் போட்டுக்கொள். அதில் இறந்த வைரசும் இழிந்த உடல் பாகங்களும் இல்லை. அதனால் துக்கம் வாராது, கொரோனாவும் தீண்டாது. கர்மமிலா தடுப்பூசி இந்த இரண்டும். பற்றிக்கொண்டு வாழ்வினை பதமாக நடத்திக்கொள்.